Hello, everybody. Today, I'm joined with my friend Stephanie from Pennsylvania, who's going to be sharing her personal experience with using the gel with us. And before we get started, I'd like to make it clear that this is a personal testimonial. Results may vary from person to person. And if you have any medical questions or medical concerns, please always consult with your licensed healthcare provider before starting any product. So, Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Very well. Thank you. My pleasure. So let's get started. So Stephanie, how long have you been using the gel?
I am actually coming up on my 1-year anniversary, July 2nd. It'll actually be 1 year.
Nice.
Since I've started. Yeah.
Very cool.
Can't believe it's been a year already.
And when you first heard about the gel, what was it that caught your interest to want to give it a try personally?
When I first heard about it, the person who introduced it to me added me to a Facebook testimonial group. And I was first impressed with, there were, at the time, it was 100,000 women in this group. Now it's up to 200,000. And so I was reading their testimonies on how this product was helping them, all different ways. And as soon as I saw that, I knew I had to try it because I'm all about anything anti-aging, healthy aging, prevention. I just needed to try it.
Awesome. So now, once you decided to give it a try, were you dealing with any health issues, health conditions prior to using the gel? And if so, if you don't mind sharing, what were they?
Sure. First, one of the things I noticed was ever since I was a teenager, I had a dance injury and injured my left knee. So as I got older, I'm in my 40s now. I always have chronic pain in that left knee. It sounds crunchy when I go up and down the steps. It's achy, it gets stiff. And since using the gel, that's all gone away. I don't have any pain anymore. So that was crazy. I was also interested when I heard there was thyroid support in this gel, not just the HGH, because I did have some thyroid issues. I'm not saying that this has cured it or done anything. My levels are normal now, though. And so once I knew that it supported the thyroid, it could actually help it. That was something else that really piqued my interest. So I wanted to give it a try.
Awesome. So now you already touched on a couple of things, but like once you initially started using the gel, like what were some of the immediate or what were some of the first benefits that you started noticing?
The very first one, first of all, I was told you might not even feel anything for a couple of weeks. Everybody's different. So I didn't expect anything for the first bottle, really. But within a week, only a few days in, the first thing I noticed was I was sleeping through the night like a baby. And I never sleep through the night. I get up at least once or twice a night. I never remember my dreams because I'm not entering enough REM sleep. And I was sleeping through the night like a baby and having these crazy, wicked, vivid dreams that I could remember after I woke up. And I'm like, this is amazing. So just that alone, I was feeling very refreshed. That was the very first thing I noticed.
Awesome. And now that you've been almost using it for a year, so as the weeks and then months went by, were the benefits, stacking on, on top of each other? You saw additional benefits that you didn't experience in the early, aspect of you using the gel. Like, how did that work for you?
Yeah, for sure. After the great sleep, the next thing I noticed was increased stamina and energy at the gym. I remember the first day, this was maybe 2 months in, I actually looked down at my dumbbell because I thought I grabbed a lighter weight than what I usually use. And it was just, no, I was able to do it. So increased strength, muscle tone was much better. My skin started to get smoother everywhere. My hair was getting thicker. Oh my gosh, it kept getting better. Mood elevation, which was crazy. It's hard to explain. It was just an overall sense of well-being, great moods. And HGH really is like the master hormone that just keeps us young. And I just feel like slowly as this compounds over time, I'm just reversing the clock more and more. When I look at pictures from last year and 2 years ago, it's so rewarding to see like, wow, I look younger and look better now than I did in the past. So that's wonderful.
Awesome. And now that you've had such a great personal experience with it and you're very familiar with the actual product, who would you recommend this to?
Oh, good question. Anybody 30 and over, for sure, because we're losing our HGH production as early as our mid-20s already, and it really starts to plummet. If you ever look at the graphs of how we lose HGH as we age, it's almost like a cliff. It just plummets once we hit 30 and nearly in the 40s. So anyone over 40, anyone that's into health and wellness and just wants to feel better. And what I love is that since it's homeopathic, it can't hurt you. It can only help you. So nobody has anything to lose by trying this. They have so much to gain, for sure.
Perfect. Stefanie, thank you so much for your time. I
You're welcome.
appreciate you, and we'll definitely be in touch soon. Thank you.
For sure. Thank you so much for having me. Have a good one.
You too.